I am here at Hermes on Bond Street. This is the first time I've been in this store, so we're going to head in now and see what happens. Of course, it is raining in London, but it's quite bright anyway. Let's head in now. So I have requested something and I'm going to try it on now, but let me give you an outfit of the day. So I'm wearing my 3.1 Phillip Lim shorts, some tights, I have my long herringbone coat, my YSL Icar tote bag. I decided to go with this bag because I had a meeting prior to this and didn't want to compromise on what I wanted to bring with me. And now I'm waiting for my leather appointment. Just finished the appointment and that was so good. The staff was so friendly. The store is so big inside as well, like the homeware section. They had loads of beautiful bags on display, and I did, of course, pick something up, which I'm going to be unboxing with you. Now, it's not a quota bag, however, it's super strange how the universe works. I have placed a wish today in store at Bond Street, and there's one specific style of bag from Hermes that is my dream quota bag, and it is the only spec that I would actually consider paying a premium for by buying it pre-loved. But someone has just contacted me and she is selling her version of this bag that is my dream spec. So do you know what? I think it's time that I got my first ever Hermes bag, my first quota bag. I'm going to be buying it pre-loved. I've decided it's going to happen, and so I'm going to sort that sale out, and then once it's arrived I am going to unbox my latest purchase from Hermes with you, and also my first ever quota bag. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is a moment for me right now. Let me just sit down here. My first ever Hermes bag. Okay, I'm gonna move you a bit closer because we need to catch up. Okay, that's good. Wow, I don't even know where to start. First of all, if you are a subscriber to this channel and just watching it in general, thank you so much. I have just hit 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I've got an exclusive video for members of this channel if you want to come along to the dinner party that I hosted with some friends and family. Probably more importantly, I have here my first ever Hermes quota bag. This is literally my dream combination of bag ever. I just decided to not take my chances with the quota system because this was the exact spec. I was fairly happy with the price and the timing of it. It just feels so right. So this is going to be crowned my first ever Hermes bag, obviously, but my 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube bag. So it already means so much to me. Thank you so much for being here. Honestly, it means the world to me. Okay, so I did go into Bond Street, as you saw, and I did pick something up. I was actually going to order this online because they did have my size in stock online, but I figured this would be a great excuse to finally go into the Bond Street store. That is where I wanted to make my next wish. And yeah, so I went in, I got this product here, which I'm going to show you in a second. The staff was super nice, and then I had a leather appointment, which I didn't pre-book. I literally just went in and asked for one. They told me there was going to be about a 45-minute wait, but it was honestly like 5 minutes. And the lady that I spoke to was so kind, so helpful. She brought like all the leather samples out so I could see colours. And I have placed a wish, which I'll fill you in on after I've shown you. This is like my #1 wish that I now own, but I'll let you know what my kind of next wish is once I've shown you that one, so I'm not giving anything away. Let's dive straight into this then. I'm going to show you what I got on my store visit at Bond Street. Now, I do think I'm going to get so much wear from these. And I will say, obviously Hermes in itself is a big investment, kind of any products that you buy. But I have some experience with the Kelly belt and also the day sneakers. And I will say the quality is so exceptional that it's made me want to buy the brand even more. And I talked about my Hermes journey in another video, and I'm pretty chill about the whole thing. I just want to acquire pieces that I really do truly love and know that I will get a lot of wear out of. So here we go. Beautiful dust bags. Just get the other one to show you as well. Here they are. These are the Giulia sandal from Hermes, and I went for the black leather. And I think these originally first came out with silver hardware, but I was like, no, a lot of my bags have gold hardware. So if they ever bring these out with gold hardware, I will get them. And they did eventually. They also have, so these are the flat version, but they do have versions with like little heels on as well, which I think are really nice and definitely one that I will consider, but I knew that the flat ones are the ones that I will probably get the most use out of straight away. I've never been a huge fan of the Iran sandal because there's so many dupes out there now. I do think they're nice sandals, However, I did watch a review of someone who had the Giulia sandal and also the Hermes, and they made a really great point that the Hermes have kind of like a cushion in the back part of them, but the Giulia sandal, let me show you, they're kind of all, I don't know if you can really tell, but like the whole bottom of the shoe is actually padded and soft, like a memory foam almost. Not like too padded, but just nicely. It smells so good as well. So I'm really excited to start wearing these. Now, I know what you all came for. Let me just put them there. You came for my first ever Hermes bag unboxing, my first quota bag, and this is literally my dream bag. Now, I have actually got something else as well, which matches the bag, but I can't show you what's in here until I've shown you the bag, because I think it will give too much away. It will give the colour away. And the colour of this bag is not going to be up everyone's street, but it is a colour that I've just fallen in love with. Oh my gosh, this is so heavy. So like I said, I did get this pre-loved. It is someone that I've bought from before. I've known her for many, many years, and she loves the same colour that I do, which you're about to see. It is honestly the only spec that I've ever considered buying pre-loved. I did get contacted by a luxury reseller in London about a year ago, and they had this exact spec in, and it literally sold within hours of them messaging me. So I never got a chance to fully get back to them, go and see the bag, etc. So that fell through, and I haven't seen another one come up at a price that I think is semi-reasonable for this bag until now. And you know, again, like I said, when I was in London, the styles just felt like they aligned with the 100,000 subscribers. I think it's about time, as a luxury lover, I had an Hermes bag. I know not everyone is a lover of Hermes, and some people absolutely adore Hermes. I personally am on a bit of a quality journey right now. I want quality pieces over quantity. I know I still have quite a lot in terms of quantity, but Hermes is obviously seen as the kind of creme de la creme in the quality world, and I really just want to give one a go and try one out and have that experience with this brand. Okay. I am gonna swizzle round here. Can you guess what this is? If you're a subscriber, you've watched a few of my videos, you might be able to guess. But I tried a version of this bag on over a year ago, and I have not stopped thinking about it. But the one that I tried on wasn't the exact spec that I knew I would actually want. Can you guess, is it a Birkin or a Kelly? So originally, I'm not going to give this away. Gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot. I cannot. Oh my gosh. I can see her in my viewfinder, and she looks incredible. Guys, please say hello to my Kelly 28 in colour lime Epsom leather with gold hardware. This bag is an actual dream come true. It is so vibrant, and I know this colour isn't going to be for everyone. I think lime is one of those divisive colours from Hermes where you kind of either love it or hate it. It's definitely going to be a harder colour to style and wear. I feel like if you are a lime kind of person, then it's hard to get over. And I have tried to look at scratching this itch in different ways, but I could not, because I just haven't been able to find a shade that equally kind of throws like a zesty green, but also a really nice yellow. And with the gold hardware, okay, let me show you close up. There's the hardware. It does have some wear and tear. We have got the padlock, obviously the top handle. There is some wear and tear to the corners, but again, nothing major. And inside it has the bright lime colour lining and the strap as well. So there was a few things that I really thought about before buying a Kelly. Number one is the size. Now I do think a lime colour works really well in the smaller sizes, so I do think a 25 would be so cute. But I want to use this bag when I go to like meetings or days out in London, for example, and I knew that I needed the bigger size, the 28. However, I think the 32 would have been slightly too big. So this just worked out to be the perfect size. And another thing is that I wanted a Kelly with these straps on here. So some of the vintage versions don't have this additional, I think you can get them put on from Hermes if you take it into the spa, they can change the hardware up and put this on. It stops this strap when it's attached actually damaging this top handle. So that was another part of my spec. It had to be lime, 28 gold hardware, and definitely with this metal attachment at the top. Okay, so I did get another item to match my beautiful new Kelly, which I said would probably just give a little bit too much away if I showed you prior to that. And I did also get the Kelly belt, which is a belt that I absolutely adore from Hermes, because you can adjust it, you can wear it as like, tighten it around the waist if you're wearing like a dress or shirt dress, and you can wear it around your hips as well. It's just super easy to adjust, and it has the gold hardware, of course, so it perfectly matches the bag. Now, I don't actually know if I'm going to wear these at the same time, because putting them on, I'm like, oh, is it a little bit too much? Don't know if Hermes do the lime color anymore. Maybe they do, I'm not too sure. But the belt is super hard to get in lime. I don't know if they do the belt in lime anymore. And because the colors match perfectly, I just knew that I needed to get the belt as well whilst I had the opportunity, because I don't know if I will ever come across one again. So there we have it, my dream bag, my first ever Hermes, my first ever quota bag. I did go down the pre-loved route. I kind of cheated, if you will. I paid a slight premium for this. I don't actually know what the Kelly 28 in Celia Epsom leather retails for now. I can imagine around £8,000 or £9,000, and I paid just above that. So I paid just shy of £10,000 for this bag, which is a lot of money. And I recently did a video where I've been clearing out my collection. I've actually sold quite a few bags now, but I definitely have a few more to sell, because I want to sell enough to raise money for this bag, because I'm at a point with my collection that I would like to, rather than keep putting new money into it, like actually sell pieces that I'm not using, reduce my collection down, and then have more special and spectacular items like this. It was actually in one of my shopping vlogs, which is documented here on this channel, where I went to Luxury Promise in London and I tried this bag on, but it had silver hardware, and I think the bag was the Retourne version as opposed to the Celia, where the Celia is a stitching on the outside. It's kind of a more boxy structured shape. I tried it on, and that is when I fell in love with the colour lime. I have not stopped thinking about it. Whenever I see someone's collection and I just get a glimpse of lime, my heart genuinely skips a beat. So I know I've done the right thing for me. I know that this colour won't be for everyone, but I have so many kind of black and neutral bags in my collection already. I'm incredibly privileged to have the pieces that I do. So I wanted my first Hermes to be a pop of colour, to feel fresh, something completely different, because I don't have anything like this colour in my collection so far. And honestly, over the moon. I do think if you know your exact spec of a dream Hermes bag, going down the pre-loved route can be a way to just fast track your way to that dream item. I'm so glad that I have done this. Now, I did place a wish when I was in Bond Street, and I have placed a wish for another Kelly. I've decided that a Birkin, I like the look of them, but in terms of actual use, a lot of you know maybe already, I love a top handle, I love a shoulder strap, and it probably just makes sense for me to have Kellys rather than Birkins. So I would love a Kelly 25 in another bright colour. I would like the Vert Comique, which is like a neon green, and I think it's sensational, possibly with silver hardware. I know, I've changed. I'm a gold hardware kind of girly, like all my bags pretty much have gold hardware. Something about silver hardware at the minute. Does anyone else feel this? I feel like it's quite edgy. Maybe it's because I don't have so much in my collection that I'm starting to like it even more, because it's something a bit different. So a Vert Comique Kelly 25 with the silver hardware would be my next like pinnacle bag. But honestly, I bought this thinking to myself that if I only ever have one Hermes bag in my collection ever, this is the one that I want. This is the one that makes me happiest. Every time I see it, I beam from ear to ear. And do you know what? That's what this is all about, isn't it? It's just about finding the pieces that truly make our hearts sing. But now make sure you don't go anywhere, because coming up next, the most wanted bag of the year is featured in this video. The survey results are in, and over here I'm clearing out my entire designer bag collection to raise funds to pay for this bad boy. Let's find out which bags are going on the chopping block. Enjoy.